sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go from Foxborough. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards on the connection there. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Cameron Lewis there to make the play. From the 43, here's second and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one complete to Hollins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. Good for a Patriots first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The veteran Jordan Poyer had the good coverage, and he knocks that one away. Second and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Look wide. Get this one complete. They get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up
from the 20. Here's second and 5.
20-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 7 brings up second and 17 at the Bills' 22-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From out of the gun, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Brings up third and 12.
Throwing is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
6-yard loss.
T.J. Sanders getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's May. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
And certainly deserving of that MVP award. Just a year ago, 28 touchdown passes, but it was just 6 interceptions, and that's really where the improvement has come. We've all seen the size, the speed, the big arm, Mike, since he's come into the league. But now that the negative plays are going down, really the next step for him, really the only thing left on that resume is to go out and try to get that Lombardi Trophy.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. This 3rd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Buffalo.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Buffalo.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills move out to a 7-3 lead.
Patriots 3. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. May gonna hold on to this one. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
That's good for a Patriots.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Patriots first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw now, May. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, New England.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bills offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 27-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Allen goes with a pop pass. Crazy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 12. And the Bills first down.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Caleb on Chason on the tackle. A gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Brown 80.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
It's the score, Bills 14, Patriots 10.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Quick throw, and the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
So after 1, the Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That one's too far out in front. It is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. Khalil Shakir returning for the Bills. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
34-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. 10
yards.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's Cook. Ooh. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Chase on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
6 yards to go.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
24-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills are out to a 21-10 lead.
21. Patriots 10. Matt Prater is set to
So
kick
now
off.
Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Now May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Bishop on the coverage.
Throwing now is May. The second down throw is incomplete. Kayshawn Boutte was the one he was looking for.
Brings up third down.
Now it's going to be third down. Here's May. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's Bryce Baringer now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Shakir to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Moving to his right. Taking off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
A run up the middle with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Moving to his left. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll come up here, first and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Cameron Lewis there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 6.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
That one taken in by Douglas. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Here goes to that.
Henderson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1, 3rd down now, and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Here it is, a zone read. He will do it himself. He's in. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. They'll look to pick up the pace.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
to the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. A short throw caused by Kincaid. And the Bills going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
180! Go!
A design run here for Allen. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Now Prater will tack on the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills are able to extend the lead.
Bills 35, Patriots 16. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May.
May's pass.
2nd down and 3.
Mario Douglas. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
To throw is May. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. On play action, Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the 1st half. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Play action. Here's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. He has really thrown the ball well here in this 1st half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. Allen now on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Bills, first down.
Allen going to throw again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here is Allen. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Stop.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll take this one in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills tack on one more to their lead.
Patriots 16. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
319.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
24 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Christian Barmore in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Third and long.
Round 80. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a first down.
180. What's that?
A run out of the gun with Cook. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Round 80.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
180. What's that?
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he will take this one across into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills stretch things out even further.
Patriots 16. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hey, what's that?
Slot man in motion left. On 2nd down, it's May. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for a Patriot.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, New England.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
May to throw again. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is May. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
12 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the Patriots' 37-yard line.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Buffalo.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Allen will give this to Davis. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bills will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, Travion Henderson. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Henderson, and he's going to have a Patriots first down as he gets up past the 35.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Patriots first down. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go! Hey, Bo! City, what's up?
Out of the gun, here's May. The locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, we're good. Hey, here we go, tonight.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Jones on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his big tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
What's the score? Bills 52, Patriots 26.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Allen goes with a pop pass. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The 49-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Allen. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Round 80. We go.
On second down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
56, 56.
To the air is Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's Cook. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Now a designed run. It's Allen. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Third and goal. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. This one is caught. On fourth and goal, they deliver. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bills add on to their already sizable lead.
Patriots 26. Matt Prater.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Patriots first down.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On play action, here's May. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Buffalo.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bills first down.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
319. Motion. What's that?
To throw is Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Bills first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Round 80. What's that?
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Allen will throw. That one, take it in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will add one more onto their big lead.
Patriots 26. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession.
Hey, here we go, sir. Hey, check on ball. Ready, what's that?
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May, who outs another catch for his favorite target.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Bills offense and veteran Brandon Cooks getting set for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A run up the middle with Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down by Craig Woodson.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 7.
The 44-yard line.
Now Allen. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Rolling to the left. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
A carry for Cook. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Here's second and 2. Allen working from the pistol. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
Round 80. Alert. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Matt Prater set to
So now
off.
Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
For a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 41.
They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
The left side, he's got Henry. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'll give up the middle to Stevenson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
Throwing now is May. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10.
Now May. Trip pass caught by Henry at the tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. So a road win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Buffalo Bills. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
Play action. It's Darnold. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Darnold running the option to the right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Allen off the play fake. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To the air, Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, 43 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got to a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Back to Walker on first down. They find some open field here. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 63 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Up the middle, it's Cook. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So they take a big, big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
At the Bills' 26-yard line.
Now an option play on second down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts them in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
7-7, our score after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun to give to Charbonnet. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Zach Charbonnet. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Ty Johnson. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Prater on to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So he fielded the kick at the 8 and never looked back. A great return all the way to the end zone. 92 yards all told. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And out now come the Seahawks. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 88 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Walker with another carry. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Darnold now to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll toss this out right to Walker. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
First and goal, Seattle.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go, set. Set.
From the gun, it's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. Here's Darnold. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Round 80.
Allen now looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 9 here. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Allen. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Bills will hustle to the line.
And 14 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Allen going to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Brings up second and 12 on the Seahawks 42-yard line.
Now Allen. This is caught. It's Cooks. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Prater for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off.
Prater is
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
A nice little juke.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker and the Seattle offense.
And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Yes, and he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
Now it's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Now Darnold. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Coverage was excellent downfield. I think he was more throwing that football away than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely, because everywhere you looked, they were covered.
Sometimes it's better to go ahead and be convinced that there's no place to fit in the football than to go ahead and force it and turn it into a bad play.
That throw right side here going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Darnold. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down. Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thank you. The snow is continuing to trickle down here as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow is still continuing to fall as we are back underway. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Allen going to change the look here. They run it again with Cook. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Here's Allen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
They'll try the middle with Cook. Oh, what a juke into space. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
319!
Cook up the gut. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
And on first and goal, they decided to throw for it, but the coverage was excellent. And he kept holding the ball, hoping someone would shake free. Instead, he's hit and drop. And now, they're not even in the red zone anymore.
Now Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Keon Coleman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Buffalo set to get the football back here. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
319!
Throwing now is Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Allen. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
319.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's Cook again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. To the air, Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Round 80.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Round 80.
On play action, Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips. They're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
70 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Second down and goal. Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Allen going to run with it. Touchdown! Khalil Shakir. from 6 yards away. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd and 2. Here's Darnold. And that will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate. It was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Darnold. Now to be taken in by Shaheed. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. On the slant, here's Smith-Njigba. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. To throw is Darnold. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. In motion goes the tight end. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8.
Darnold now to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Walker.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 16.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
Now back to throw. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Second and 11. Darnold from the gun. That'll be caught by Bobo. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now.
It's 3rd and 7.
Faking the give. Darnold. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Allen going to run with it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Bills send the punter out. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And take it right on the 30. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
now Darnold. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Darnold going to slide to the ground here, but not before he does pick up the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Darnold. That's taken in by Arroyo. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. A late hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Look out! What's that? Look out! Look out! What's that? 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 Look out! What's that? What did he? What's that? 319! Look out! What's that? Look out! Look out! What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? Look out! Look out! What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. Monday night prime time. He's underway. Ty Johnson now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons. Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody around him. That's what MVPs do. It's exactly what Josh did a season ago.
Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it'll be second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
First down of the game for James Cook. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Allen on third down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
11 more yards. That's another Bills first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Now Prater on to send it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Those Denver Broncos have been looking for their next quarterback after Elway and Manning. And it was a dark period until Bo Nix stepped into the fold. He led all rookies in passing yards, touchdowns. He was 29, by the way. And he finished third for Rookie of the Year. The Broncos, they found their quarterback.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he cuts it back right. Still going inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Harvey gets it on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's a look for Nix. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt.
Formation for the Broncos.
Starts his return from the 23. Escapes a defender. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Oh, Allen loses it. Oh, the Broncos get to this one. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the draw to give to Harvey. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's able to get this down to the 13. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Big.
And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
3rd and long for Nix. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. The kick by Lutz is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'm going to give a little credit to their defense right there, Kate. Sudden change situation. Your offense fumbles, and you've got to find a way to hold them to a field goal, and they just did.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
319!
Another one for Cook. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. First and 10 now from the 46. Allen looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Here's a give to Cook. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll start this series with an option left. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving them backwards to the 9.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Throw here, third down. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to have them up to that 23. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good for our Broncos.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Finds him over the middle. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says, if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Giving this to Harvey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Nix. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
No throw, third and long. And he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Jeremy Crawfshaw out once again, punted away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
13 yards on the play.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now run by Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. Trying to work quickly now.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense working quickly.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Allen on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Bills.
First down throw for Allen. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To the air again, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Allen gonna throw again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 18.
Bills 21. Broncos 3. Matt Prater set to
now Prater on to send it away. On return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now at midfield after that loss, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's going to have this one down to the 20.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 30.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10. It's Harvey. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. That's a cut for the first. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He has room past the 25. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Play action now with Allen. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll run it with Cook. He's away from one. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Forced out to his right. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A gain of 15 there. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 4-yard line.
Now here he goes on the boot. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback where you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. They give up the middle to Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Third down, and they need to get 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They're up by 2 scores, Bronco. We've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd down, looking for options. Here's a screen for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
319, look out!
This is Cook on the handoff. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he dodged the tackle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! Okay, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Allen on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Allen. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6.
Move the chains. Got to move their chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
He rolls to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
James Cook.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Now a toss play. Davis And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills making a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 31, Broncos 10. Matt Prater is set to kick
Now
off.
Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Nix with it on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Caught quickly on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And we put some air under this one, right side. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. That one connects. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 10. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. Give him 5 on the play, and it's going to be 1st down Denver.
And the Broncos 1st down. A gain of 5.
I'll run with Harvey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Into a crowd and intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it up.
Mixes pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Look out. That's it.
Now a design run. It's Allen. Lining up to take a knee on second down. It's a designated keeper for Allen. So the roar of Bills Mafia. It's a win for their guys in Buffalo. Well, partner, we could see they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, hoping to pull the road victory off. We know, though, it can be so tough to win on the road, and there's some dejected faces as they leave this football field.
Never enjoyed these flights home. Going to be a long, silent one as they try to figure out what went wrong, ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin ever, 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 and heading home just gives them all some extra time to think about what went wrong.
Glad I'm not going to be on that flight.